Oh my goodness, goodness, goodness. Hi, Terry Harden here, pop icon. Name it, I've probably worked on it. But I apologize for being late today. I got up at 3:30 in the morning to get home after a weekend of entertaining events. I thought I would give you the weekend in review. Welcome to Terry TV. When I say pop icon, it means that I've worked for things like Disney, and I am a Disney Imagineer. I've been a Jim Henson. I am a Jim Henson puppeteer. You're never not a Jim Henson puppeteer once you join that team. Uh, Yeah, I also was in a plethora of movies, Ghostbusters, Men in Black, etc., etc., etc. Google me and then stand back. Please don't print out my stuff because what happens is you're going to lose all the paper in your printer. There's a lot about me. I don't even believe what it says most of the time. But hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Wanted to just pop in before I go take a nap. You can tell my voice is gravelly. This is because I've been speaking all weekend. The weekend in review. You could have gone to the county fair. Special deals for the county fair. Maybe you celebrated Cinco de Mayo at your favorite taco place, Alvera Street, or get this, what, the Rose Bowl. Didn't do any of that either, even though my father-in-law has a statue right out in front of the Rose Bowl. I didn't get a chance to visit him either. I know he forgave me because he often had a few conflicts of his own when broadcasting, and I know he understood. But the difference is here, I had a lot to do. As it turns out, this last weekend was the weekend that stuff had to happen. And you may be asking yourself, why do they pile it all on? Well, they didn't want to. But next weekend, or in this case, this coming weekend, it's what day on Sunday? You've got it, Mother's Day. So many events wanted to do something, but didn't necessarily want to duke it out with Mother's Day. The weekend after that, and I went to the Chuck Jones. If you're going, Chuck Jones, what does that have to do with anything? Chuck Jones does an auction every year, and it's called the Red Dot Auction. It means about the red dot, the line and the red dot, the line and the red dot that Chuck Jones animated years ago. It's a lovely cartoon. Google it. But that's what they named the company afterwards. It's called the Chuck Jones Society Center for Creativity, and they teach people how to animate, how to draw. Many artists come and speak. I will be doing that soon. I hope. Fingers crossed. And we appear and just kind of inspire young people. I like to go to schools and inspire young people. I enjoy inspiring young people, honestly. Young people are our future, and they're so wonderful to talk to. So I really enjoy that. I have to say that that was happening. So on Saturday, I did a painting, and I encouraged my tribe, Terry's tribe, to do a painting as well. So in Terry's tribe, oh, I should tell you about Terry's tribe, shouldn't I? Yes, I should. So let me just pop here. Patreon.com/Terry Harden is where you can go and check out my Patreon page, Terry's Tribe. Well, just Google Terry Harden and you'll find it, all right? Or put me in the search engine, or just click here and it'll take you right there. Okay, the point is that your voice needs to be heard, so I hope you'll add it. It's only $5 a month to be a part of our group, and our group is amazing. Many of them went to visit me at the place I did go to, which was the Disneyana Fan Club expo and event this weekend. They always catch me early because they know I get busy. And it was spectacular, and I will talk about that in a minute. The Chuck Jones Red Dot auction happened on Saturday night. That's right, Saturday night, the 6th of de Mayo. Even though many celebrated Cinco de Mayo across the weekend. That's one of the things I like, is when it happens on a weekday, a lot of times they try to stretch it across the weekend anyway, and you get all this fun time to celebrate Cinco de Mayo, especially if you love Mexican food. But anyway, I spoke with Scott, and he curator, son, everything of Chuck Jones. He is a Chuck Jones family member. He is the son, and the moon and the stars. But anyway, he said that he was going to push it back a week because he saw that many of the artists who had been turning in the paintings said, "Sorry, can't make it. We're at the Disneyana Fan Club event." And I felt that the reason I'm telling you about Patreon is that on Patreon, artists are always wondering how they can get out and about, how they can get their work recognized. This is one way. You join me on Patreon, and I share with you opportunities to share your art and to, who knows, get known. Now, you all know about Instagram, and please don't disregard the social medias. That's where you really can get known. But if you want to work or get clients and stuff, there are ways to do it, and I talk a lot about it on this page with my tribe. But don't think it's all about me. There are so many different walks of life in the tribe that they're very, very helpful to me when I'm looking to work on something, when others are working. And it's not just art-based. For example, you've got Bob and Rose Burdine, who are amazing people when it comes to charity events. In fact, they were instrumental in helping the Disneyana Fan Club this year get the guests they needed to make the event spectacular. So really a help, all kinds of levels of expertise, enjoyment, mighty people that like the Dodgers, people that like the Mighty Ducks, people that do Lego, people that are cast members, they're all here. So if you're interested in joining, agree to pay $5 and dip your toe in the water for a month. Check it out. If it doesn't suit you, I won't keep you handcuffed. You can move about your merry way, but I will appreciate you checking it out before you have an opinion about it, because honestly, it's very different from any other Patreon page I apparently see that's runs. We do a Zoom call once a week, and this week we usually do it on Wednesdays, but I also do a Monday evening one for people because many of you work. So I hope you'll consider it. But that's why, and this is how, my tribe was responsible for 4 paintings, maybe 5, we're not sure. Some aren't talking, but I think 4 or 5 people joined and donated to this event, the Red Dot event. So I feel it was very important to go and represent. So I drove over from the Disneyana Fan Club during the dinner presentation and went to Chuck Jones, stayed there for an hour, hugged people, shook hands with people, thanked people, talked about what I saw, talked about what I liked, talked about what do you feel about this or that. And then I came back and finished up my Disneyana event. Although I wasn't on the stage this time, they really wanted the room to be present with a lot of, personalities, and I'm definitely that. So in there I went, and I only missed one speaker. That was good. I was sorry I missed her, but I had heard her before, so I was happy to get the rest of the people and to show my presence and my support for the Disneyana Fan Club. If you find that you want to know more about the Disneyana Fan Club, you've heard me say DisneyanaFanClub.org, but let me tell you that they will do another event just like this, an expo and a presentation, and it will happen in October 7th and 8th. October 7th and 8th. I'm just going to double check those dates. But yes, October 7th, the Saturday, 8th, the Sunday, and 8th will be the expo. Free to get in, as that really did work. So I don't think I'm talking out of school when I say free to get in, and 2 rooms full of choice merchandise. Mostly Disney, but really awesome. And a lot of it is made by the artists. So you'll get to see a lot of artists making their stuff this time. It won't be pin-centric. It won't be toy-centric. It'll have a little dabble of everything. Okay? Yay. Yes. Really, really, really cool. I was there. I have to say, I don't know what I've made. Honestly, I was very tired. I'm still tired. And I can't tell you, but it was definitely a success. I'm just going to say it was an amazing success. Everyone was happy. We saw people we hadn't seen in years, guys. We spent a lot of time hugging and jumping up and down and getting excited. Maynard was there. For y'all who know Maynard, he came and made an appearance. He fell in love with my puppet Stitch, And I don't know if I showed you Stitch, but I'll show you a week from today. I'm just looking to check in and tell you the weekend was fantastic. Wish you were there if I missed you. Okay? Wish you were there if I miss you. Bob Berdine is in the house. Look at him. So sweet. Because I gave him a compliment. Well, it's is it really a compliment if it's just plain true? It's a good question. May I say, Terry's tribe has become such wonderful friends of mine. I am deeply blessed. And like I said, cast members too, guys. Connie knew Walt and was ambassador to Walt. So we had people this weekend. We had people who knew Walt that spoke personally about their encounters with Walt. Willie Ito talked about his experiences with Walt. Connie shared her experiences with Walt, and Jane, and I don't remember Jane's last name, but she also shared some of the experiences. I think she said she saw Walt less than most, but shared the experiences, and everybody hung on every word. I will say that when Connie spoke and when many speak, they get a little choked up when they talk about Walt's passing, and this was no different. But we all cried right along with her, and because we might not have been there, but we know that pain. We all know that pain is still something you're like, man, if only a person could have lived forever, right? But it was fantastic. It was fun. The food was fun. The people were fun. The show was fun. I mean, and the bling was amazing. So I was sitting at my booth and showing off things like the Roly Crump chess set, which was really captivating to people. Performing Stitch, another captivation moment, and showing people that I had found a hitchhiking ghost. Like I said, I shouldn't say like I said, forget that, erase that, re-roll it. On my table, I found that I had an extra set of Hitchhiking Ghosts and a set you could order of the map. So I will do a walkthrough of the stuff. I did a quickie walkthrough, and then I couldn't upload it. So I'm hoping it's good enough for Lindsay to edit and make wonderful, and then I'll share it. It'll be after the fact, but we'll put something next one in October so that you can get ready and be sure and go, because there was tons of wonderful things there. But I was sitting at my table. I had Rick Law by me. I was so glad he chose to sit next to me again. It's always a pleasure to have Rick Law next to me. And next to him was Willie, eventually. Then Matt McKim, then Margaret. So you had quite an array of wonderful people there. Stacia actually came to visit, which was great. Stacia Martin, I thought a lot of people were leaving on Sunday. Connie had to go and get home on Sunday. And Mindy did too. Very busy ladies. And so a lot of Kevin and Jody weren't there. So Saturday was the day that you could really see these people. So it was really fun and fascinating and marvelous. Yeah, well worth it. Okay, I'm still in May. Yeah, I was afraid I wasn't, and there you go. So yes, Margaret Carey was in town, if you were wondering. Yes, indeed she was. So please think of joining the tribe, $5 a month, and that's why I keep it there, because it helps me be present too. I knew I could take today off, but I wanted to talk to you. So there you have it. Let's see what you all have to say. Jane Bear. Yeah, I should. You know what I was trying to remember, Bob, was Jane something Bear, because her name when she was hired by Disney was not Bear. He's her second, she said, husband. So I remembered Bear because of obvious reasons. Yeah. But I did not remember the other part. So because of Dale, see, Dale was my friend. It's easy to remember that name, but the other name was what I guess was getting a little vapor locked on. But thank you for saying the Bear part. Anyway, hello, folks. Come join us in Terry's tribe and we can all have a great time together in October. Yes, October is going to be fun, and Michelle's right. It's a great group of folks, and we don't, like I said, we're not Disney centric. We talk about all walks of life. And I did the original Ghostbusters. I was a part of the original Dune. I did Monkey Bone. I was a part of Monkey Bone. I was a part of uh, Country Bears, both Country Bears, television shows like Dinosaurs, the TV show, which you can see on Disney Plus, just in case you're curious. I think they might even have Indian in the cupboard there, but I'm not sure. I did that one as well. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. So feel free to learn more. Okay. All right, my friends. This was just me jumping in, saying, hey, and now I'm going to go get something to eat. Just a little something because I need to sleep. I am really on borrowed time right now, guys, because I woke up at 3 o'clock to get back home to beat the traffic. Oh, there is one thing I want to tell you in case you're someone who avoids the news. If you're someone who's going to be going to the preview or the premiere of The Little Mermaid, or you are going into Hollywood for any reason today, please avoid the 101 freeway. There was a horrible, terrifying accident. A wrong way driver going north on the southbound side at 100 miles an hour crashed into an unsuspecting driver and burst into flames. Both cars burst into flames, shooting a tire across the divide and going into the northern moving traffic and causing a accident there. There was a fatality. This is why I'm warning you. As far as I know, they're still diverting people off of the freeway onto Santa Monica Boulevard. Now, although there's earlier off ramps for Hollywood, it's gonna be crazy. So if you have to get in there, look at alternate routes, okay? One route that's pretty good is going up and over Laurel Canyon and coming in the back way. So just think about it, look at your maps, figure it out, be safe. Otherwise, you will be parked on that freeway as the police investigation continues. You know, those aren't very fast. Plus, there was a fire, plus, there was an accident, plus, it was early in the morning, plus, worst time, right? Etc., etc. Terrible, 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 terrible. And I just want you guys to know about it. If you didn't watch the news, let me tell you, there's a freeway to avoid. That is going to be one heck of a sig alert. Okay. All right, my loves. I hope you have a lovely, lovely week. And we'll chat with you a week from, what's the date here? I think it's going to be a week from Monday. Yeah. I need to catch up on some rest and a much needed rest. And so there you go. That's the I'm so far ahead of my schedule. It's just hilarious. Yes, I will see you Monday the 15th. Okay. Have a lovely week. Have an enjoyable weekend, and we'll talk more on Monday. Give you more of the weekend in review or whatever you want to hear. Thank you for joining me. I love you for it. And we'll talk soon. Bye for now. Be well, be safe. There we go. Jane Takamoto Bear. That's right. Because Iwo, right? That's how you say it. Iwo Takamoto, she married him. Oof. She sure had some nice hot husbands, didn't she? All right, that's it. I'm leaving on that note. Do something nice for someone else. It'll make you feel a whole lot better. Start by just being kind to your fellow man, watching how you drive, and use that traffic signal. I know cars still build them with them, yet I'm not seeing people use, I'm not seeing people use them. So please, usually they're this side of the wheel. So you're driving, use this to let people know you're changing lanes. Not this. And if you can't remember to hit that, roll down the window and stick your arm out. Okay. There are arm signals to tell people what you're turning. Please indicate where you're going. Mwah. Love you guys to death. We'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.